What's up, everybody? This your boy Flawless. Welcome back to another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. And thanks for tuning in to Week 5's accountability video. Yes, the only fantasy football content creator that's giving you an inside look at his leagues so you can see the results of what he's done week to week. Outside of just spewing my mouth off and telling you guys what I've done or who I got, you'll be able to actually see what's going on. Just a true epitome of leading by example, you know? And that's what I got going on over here at Flawless Fantasy Football. Straight accountability. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you very much. Got a couple extra subscribers in there. Welcome to those. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining the community. Hey, man. I want to address something real quick. All right? I want to address something. Remember the earlier video that I posted earlier today? I uploaded about my 3 leagues, the Going Postal League, Sky's the Limit League, and the Megalo Bowl League. I mentioned that I added in the Going Postal League, which is the first league, that I added Tevin Coleman, Greg Joseph, and Evan Ingram. But after the waivers, after I made that video, I did another ad. I did another transaction. I actually added the running back Jackson to the squad. The running back at the Colts that had 17 touches last week versus Denver. I added him just in case Jonathan Taylor, because I have Jonathan Taylor in said league. In the Going Postal League, I picked him. You know, Nyheim Hines had the concussion. Don't know if he's gonna play this week. Normally, like I've said before, normally when people had a concussion, they'll miss a week. You know, he's at practice, but no telling how much he's gonna be able to do or whatnot. So if Jonathan Taylor doesn't play, he didn't practice there on Wednesday, but if he doesn't play, I'm gonna start D Jackson against this week against the Jags. So if he can muster up another 17 to 20 touches, I'll take that in case Jonathan Taylor doesn't play. So I added him after my original post. Also, I added in the second league, Sky's the Limit. I added Jason Myers and Cut McManus. I like McManus; he's a good kicker, but you know, they left like 7 points on the table last week. Granted, I didn't need it, but it was close. It would have really helped me out. Closer than it needed to be. But yes, I picked up Jason Myers because I want some of that goodness over there. I want some of that Seattle Seahawk goodness. They got a nice stretch of games coming up. And if everybody think it's awesome to play the quarterback, Geno and Kenneth Walker, hey, I think it's just as good to play the kicker. He's been balling and having double digits the last 3 games. So yeah, I'm excited to play Jason Myers this week, playing against Arizona. They should be able to move up and down the field. If they score, they score. If they don't, field goals ensue. So I did that transaction. I picked up a kicker, and I didn't do an additional pickup in the Megalo Bowl. I just actually added Tevin Coleman, like I originally said, and dropped Conklin. I only have one tight end currently, that's Taysom Hill. I'm just going to take what he gives me. I've had him since week 2 when I acquired him. He got hurt for a little minute, but now it's going to be every week. I don't care if you do good or do bad. That's the case. He's going to play every week. So I just want to give you a little synopsis that I actually did add a running back in the Going Postal League. You know, D Jackson, the backup for Indianapolis, behind Jonathan Taylor and Hines, and I added a kicker, Jason Myers, to the second league. Okay, just wanted to make that real quick. Hey guys, man, something happened today. I may talk about it towards the end of the video, but I'm going to need your help on something. I'm going to need you to co-sign some stuff, but not really just to co-sign it, just to co-sign. You're going to be actually telling the truth, and I have receipts for what I'm going to, what I'm actually, what the next videos that I'm going to make. So I'm going to need you guys to pony up, you know what I'm saying, and truthfully co-sign your boy Flawless, and you'll hear what it's about next. So later on in the video. All right, so check it out. You know, one thing about accountability and what I'm offering that most people don't offer, this accountability, looking inside. It's not only about accountability, but it's also about being a man of your word. Okay, that's huge nowadays. Being a man of your word, and that's something that your boy, Flawless, aka AB Jr., aka the man behind the scenes, aka blazes his own path. So you awesome gentlemen can walk that path with me. I actually keep it 100. And I'm a man of my word. I told you guys a couple weeks ago that out of my 3 teams, that it was time for me to give you guys a 3-0 week. You know, you deserved it. Came close last week with 2-1. But guess what, baby? Guess the hell what, baby? That's right. Your boy Flawless came in at 3-0 this week. Come on, y'all know I wasn't finna be losing. I promised you that 3-0 was coming soon. And I got it week 5. Let's talk about what happened. We're going to start with the 12-man going postal league. The one I drafted number 1 overall and got Jonathan Taylor in. Mr. Underperforming Jonathan Taylor. And no, I said that yes. That I went 3-0. That I went 3-0 this week. And no, Jonathan Taylor did not play this week. Right? He had the week off. So, as you can see, yours truly, I changed my icon here. I changed my icon from what I usually have it as, the helmet with the kind of like the Prophet logo on it. I changed it to kind of, needle my league mates and my work mates. Just to kind of flex on them to the old Mike Tyson. You guys know that you guys played Mike Tyson Punch Out before? So yeah, that's the old lingo. Man, I used to love Mike Tyson Punch Out, man. I still got it. You know what I'm saying? I got it. I can't play that damn thing worth a darn now, man. I'm too slow for it. My reflex is slow. All right, but I digress. I won 143-92. Yes, this is a standard league, 12-man standard league. And look at here, 143-92. The projection was 99-99. But guess what? We know not to listen to those projections. Josh Allen, 45 points. Mike Williams, 16. Lazard, 9. Penny, 5. Pierce, 16. Look at Conklin. Gave me a nice 0. That's why his ass got cut in league number 1 and league number 2. No, league number 1. I had him in all 3 leagues, I think. Yeah, I had him in all 3 leagues. I cut him in all 3. Just, the quarterback don't look at him. The quarterback don't look at him. And he had to freaking go. So, gave me a 0. No Jonathan Taylor. At running backs, I had Dameon Pierce and Penny. Yep, Penny. Carlson gave me a 16. Didn't even need it because I had 1 already. Minnesota was the defensive play. I played in Minnesota. They gave me a 4. And had cut Denver, but, it is what it is. I had to do that at a point in time because they played on Thursday. I had to do waivers. But, yeah, there you go. I won handily, soundly, 143-92. 5-0 in first place. 5-0, gentlemen. Look at that. 5-0. Where's the league at? League. Let's look at this. Let's look at this leaderboard real quick. Let's look at the leaderboard, guys. Look at Team Profit right there. First place. Sole possession, baby. It's called sole possession. Soul. The most soulless of possessions. Yes, sir. So we know that combination, that sweet combo with Josh Allen and Gabe, people can't get past that. Gabe 32, Josh 45. You're not going to be able to get past that. Guess who endorsed that? Who endorsed that, guys? That's right. Your boy Flawless. Picking Josh in the 2nd round when everybody else was like, it's too early to go quarterback. Oh, it's too early. No. Yeah, it might be too early to go quarterback, but it's not too early to go Josh Allen. I've been preaching that ever since I got this YouTube page started since last year. And you guys know from my videos, I've been having you guys go, Josh in the second round. And the ones that didn't go Josh, they took on some of the other pieces of the flawless system and incorporated it to their teams. But that Josh Allen and Gabe Stack was invincible. On to the next league. This is the Sky's the Limit League. And Team Profit beat Detroit King 134 to 120. Now let me tell you something about this right here. This Conklin gave me a 0 in this game too. See, zeros all over the damn place. But this is actually pretty tight. I'm watching one game out of first. Everybody's, I think, got 2 losses at least, I believe. Where's my thing? Hold on, guys. I'm all over the place. Where's the week at? Thought I had it on here. I should have messed it up. Let me pause this so I'll make y'all go crazy. Okay, I guess it's only going to show this way. Shows me different on my phone, so that doesn't show the outlook. But here's the week 5 recap. Josh Allen, 41. He had Jalen Hurts. Guess what? Not worried about that. I had Joe Mixon as my running back and flex. And wide receivers had Mike Williams, Gabe, Alan Lazard, and I played Romeo Doubs as well. Romeo should have had a bigger game. McManus had 11 points. Minnesota defense had 5. I played against Leonard Fournette. Fournette put up a 32 right here. And Cooper Kupp had a 22. So I beat Cooper Kupp, Leonard Fournette with a 32, and Jalen Hurts with a 34. Even those 3 studs, Jalen Hurts with a 34, Cooper Kupp with a 22, and Leonard Fournette with a 32, could not beat the Josh Allen and Gabe Davis stack. Well, now, granted, it wasn't just them. Other guys put up double digits. Mike Williams handled his business. Lazard brought up, everything. This is a half-point PPR. But nevertheless, that's with Conklin 0. So I got rid of his ass as well. And again, I picked up Hayden Hurst in this league come this week's waivers. So I won't be having any more zeros, helping out that team a lot. Actually, this past Monday night, again, the Cincinnati game, I was only up by 2, and I had Mixon and he had Higgins. And of course, Higgins had a nice fat 0 because of his injury and how he was. I think it was foot related or something. But nevertheless, got a 0. Mixon gave me 11 or 12 points or so. What he said? 11.7 and half point PPR. I'll take it. The Profit moves on, wins by 14. That's League 2. Oh, and by the way, in this league, this gentleman here, Detroit King, he was on the top of the leaderboard. He was the top guy. He was the top dog. So Team Profit knocked him off. He was the top dog. He wasn't undefeated, but he was the top dog. And now to the Sleeper League. This is, gotta go to week 5. Week 5. I'm going to tell you what was pleasurable about this one. I won 164 to 135. I'm going to tell you what's pleasurable about this. I beat Team Bronc, whatever his name is, Team Bronco Doc. He's 9-1. I showed you guys about the scoring system here. You can win or lose, but if you get past the league minimum, the league average, you get an additional win. And if you get less, you get an additional loss if you lose. So you can actually win. You could actually win, beat somebody, but then still go 1-1 because you scored below the league minimum for that week. So basically, you're going to get either 2 wins, a win or a loss, or 2 losses each week. So, but nevertheless, he's 9-1 now because he took his first defeat to the Flawless Profit here. I had 3 bad weeks, and I had 2 great weeks when I went 2-0 the previous 2 weeks. But I'm going to tell you what's so special about this guy. I'm happy I beat the brakes off this guy because he's the one that he had Henry, He had Josh would have put up a 50, and he had Henry that put up a 29. He played Kurt Herbert for some reason, and Goddard did well. Clyde didn't do nothing. San Francisco defense had 17. He didn't have much on his bench. He had Josh Reynolds and Hilliard or whatever, but he still got smashed nicely by what? Almost 30 points, 29 points. And it could have been worse. It could have been worse. I had Stevenson in, Olave, Conklin with the 0, Gabriel Davis with the 34, Lazard with 11.5, Mike Williams. Dillon had a bad game. Austin Eckler with the 35, and Herbert gave me a 19. I'm screw down here. It could have been worse because I had Dallas defense on the bench because I'm in favor of Minnesota playing against Chicago. It didn't work out that well. And I had Taysom on the bench. And that with a 39, 38. My gosh. The thing is with Taysom, man, I know it's unconventional, but hey, that's why I went on ahead and I cut Conklin because I'm never going to play him again. I'm just going to take whatever Taysom give me. I've had him since week 2, but remember he got hurt for a little bit. So, but now it's just, I don't care what you give me, dude. You're playing every week, so it is what it is. So that was the result. And Dallas had 22, so it could have been a lot worse. I could have got 200 points on him. But nevertheless, we're not playing Monday morning quarterback with that. Yours truly went 164 to 135. And also, he was the top dog too. So I beat 2 of the top dogs in my number 2 league and number 3 league. I beat the leaderboard freaking guy. I'm not freaking messing around. So I'm just serving him up people's L's. That was his first L in 5 weeks, and he got it from Team Flawless Profit. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any type of substance from it and you appreciate my transparency and my accountability, something that I'm offering that no other fantasy football YouTuber is offering, please remember to press like and comment. Holla at your boy. Tell your boy, say what's up. And let's have a great week 6. Let's stay flawless, stay fearless, and stay on top of our game. Let's not lose faith in our guys. I remember, again, I have to talk to you guys. When Mike Williams gave a 2-week 1, everybody was worried. But now Mike Williams is the he's a wide receiver 1 in half-point PPR. He's the wide receiver number 11. So he's a top 12 wide receiver. Yep, that's right. So it ain't going to all be peaches and cream. But the guys that I endorse, Lazard. Let's talk about Lazard. He missed game 1, so he didn't cost you anything. But since he was my guy like Mike Williams was, and as was Gabe, Lazard, since he's played weeks 2 through week 5, for those 4 weeks, he's either scored a touchdown or caught for 100 yards. Who wouldn't love that, right? So let's not get all, hey, should I, I'm not going to say any names, I think he was joking with me, but he was offered a trade for Lazard. A couple people said somebody's offered a trade here recently for Amon-Ra for some freaking scrub. No, don't freaking make those trades. Don't be giving up these guys that are NMs. And what are NMs? Needle movers. Damn it. You haven't even seen the ceiling yet with Lazard. It's coming. Wait till you start getting those freaking 8-9 catch games from them for $140 and a touch. They're coming. But anyway, check this out. I want to tell you something. I'm going to keep it quick. I'm about to close up the video. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with the fantasy footballers. Again, they podcast been going for like, I don't know, I think 8 years or something like that, 7 or 8 years. I listen to them periodically. I like them. Andy, Mike, and Jason. But I'm you guys' source. But I listen to, different things, because I don't necessarily, me, I have my own way of thinking, and I'm able to listen to people in life about anything, but that don't mean I got to take on what you say. I can, totally just walk a different path. Well, they believe in, quarterbacks late, and stuff like that. So they always kind of knock the whole quarterback early situation. And I'm not quarterback early either. I'm my quarterback of choice, my elite quarterback early, not just anybody, So basically on their podcast today, they said something. They finally came to terms and agreed that Josh Allen was worthy of number 2 overall. And they have nearly 300,000 subscribers. And I love their platform and everything else. And all the silly things they do. And I like them personally, to be honest with you. It made me laugh. They're a pretty damn funny group of guys. But they finally admitted that Josh and Josh only is the answer in rates that second round choice. But here's the deal. So now, guys, I'm telling you, since they said it and they've told all their platform, those hundreds of thousands of people, you can bet your ass now that Josh Allen's going to be getting picked in the second round now. Okay? That's going to happen from now on. Not because I said it, because they said it. It took, not to knock them, but it took them, a couple years of Josh Allen being the number 1 quarterback in 5 games into this season for him, for them to get in one agreement, on one accord to validate how I've been feeling about Josh for years. I can show you a video in which I'm going to make a video come time tomorrow. I'm going to have to splice it up. I'm going to have to do some type of production and spice it up. But I kind of want to put a video out there. I want to say critiquing, but being able to let people hear what they said and basically being able to show my receipts, and even how last year I had Josh Allen as my number 1 quarterback overall when everybody else had Patrick Mahomes for 2021. I was ahead of the curve. Okay? And that's why I tell you got to get outside of the box, think for yourself. So over here at Flawless Fantasy Football, you guys know, we blaze our own path and we be ahead of the curve. All right. I appreciate you guys. I'm telling you guys, make me feel real good when you say, that you believe in the system and you trust me and you trust the players. I appreciate you guys. Like the video, comment, let me know what you think. And when that video comes out, and even with the short, I need you to freaking press like and comment so the algorithms will kick it up. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Be on the lookout. Flawless Fantasy Football. Stay fearless, baby. Peace.